Hello everybody, Jordan Nelson here. Today, the first thing that I want to say to you is thank you. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for engaging, commenting, having back and forth about wedding filmmaking in general, personal life stuff even. It really has been a pleasure to get to know some of you, even though I've never met you in person. I've chatted with some of you on the phone, shared emails with you, just gotten to connect with you on this YouTube channel, which is really great. And that's just on top of the information that I'm conveying and the things that I'm learning in wedding filmmaking that hopefully is helpful for you as you're being trained up as a wedding filmmaker to get you started and hopefully succeeding in this industry. So thank you for just being here. So with that said, I want to announce that I am starting a Patreon. If you're not familiar with Patreon, it is a way for you all out there to support creators like me, while at the same time you receive exclusive perks and benefits. Now, what I don't want to do is come off as kind of manipulative or trying to sell you this. So after I explain this a little bit, if this is not something that you're interested in, or you have your money going towards other stuff in your life that's just more important, that's great. Don't do it. If you would like to support me and this community and this channel to help make more content, better content, able to teach and interact with you all more effectively, just supporting what this channel is about and helping aspiring wedding filmmakers get started. If you deem this something worthy of supporting, then this is for you. So let me talk a little bit more specifically about what this is going to look like. I do have a link in the description to my Patreon page, and all of this is laid out there. I have a video on that page. There are the tiers of what those different giving levels are and the perks and benefits that you get at each of those. So I'll briefly go over them here without giving any amounts because things might change in the future. So if you're watching this years from now, maybe some of these tiers have changed, some of this info has changed. So go ahead and check the link in the description below. You'll have all the updated information there. So the first tier is just access to the community. I want this Patreon group to be kind of like the creative community, the creative family together, who are bouncing ideas off of each other. If there are a lot of people who are aspiring wedding filmmakers or maybe who have done a few, and they can kind of play off of each other, get to know each other, put links to wedding films, have reviews of each other, ask questions of each other. I want this to kind of be the creative family for you aspiring wedding filmmakers and beginning wedding filmmakers. Maybe if you're even getting into a rhythm, have you there as well. I think that could bring a lot of value to many of you that isn't currently a part of my YouTube channel. There are comments, but there's usually not a whole ton of interaction between people in the comments. It's usually just you and me with short comments every once in a while. So I think that is where you're gonna even learn a lot by kind of walking alongside one another through this. So at the base level, what I want this to be is a group of growth, learning, encouragement, affirmation, humility, all of that. So everyone who's at that bottom tier will have access to interact in that community. I'll also be interacting a little bit as well. Tier number 2 includes access to submit questions for a monthly Q&A. It might be a live video, it might be pre-recorded, I'm not quite sure yet, but you will send those directly to me and I'll answer as many as I can so you have your specific questions answered. Now, questions like, can you walk us through a full wedding edit? It's like, that's gonna be a longer form YouTube tutorial because I'm not stopping YouTube even if I have the Q&A videos. Like, the YouTube channel is still going to be probably better because of the Patreon community. I want it to fuel it, not to replace it in any way. So these are going to be exclusive to Patreons to have that more personal interaction with those Q&As, specifically answering your specific questions. So another sample question that might be good is, what is the most important thing to prepare for a wedding day? I could answer that in a Q&A video, whether it's live or pre-recorded. So those types of things you'll have access to at that second level. In addition to that, you will be recognized at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos. So I'll have like rolling credits, or I'll do something, maybe something different every time, I'm not sure, but you'll be recognized because I stinking appreciate you. And then each of these successive tiers includes everything underneath it. So you'll also have the tier 1 of just that community aspect. So far we have a community tier, a Q&A and recognition tier, and the third tier includes VIP access. So this tier includes access to a specific email where you can email me questions, maybe triumphs that you have, maybe things that you're trying to work through, struggles, you want some advice, some insight, maybe you just want to say hi, I don't know. But I will personally respond. If I don't have much to offer off the top of my head, I will come alongside you in whatever you're dealing with. Maybe you're sending me your wedding film and you want me to give some thoughts on it. Those types of things, that is the highest tier where there's some personal interaction, where I'm emailing you directly. I'm giving you my personal thoughts to your specific situation, and you have access to contact me. So I really want that to add some value and some more personalized interaction where you can learn things face to face and we can kind of talk through things and work through issues or whatever it is. In addition to that, in the VIP tier, is any product that I create will automatically be included in that VIP access package. So I have the beginner's guide to wedding filmmaking, so that's automatically included when you get into that tier. And then any future products. So I have a checklist I kind of have in the works, so anything else that comes out will automatically be sent to the VIP members. Free of charge, you won't have to pay for any of it. It'll just be included in your Patreon monthly support amount. Like I said, this might change once this thing launches because I've never done this before, and if it doesn't work out the way I think it will, then maybe we're gonna switch some things up. But that's how we're starting it. I want to bring value to you. I want to help you, so don't think I'm trying to sell this to you to try to take your money. I want to help. I want to help you grow. I want to help you succeed in wedding filmmaking or video creation in general or whatever it is. Maybe it's just life. Maybe you just want advice on something. I don't know. I don't really know what gives me authority to speak on all of those things, but I want to be helpful. I'm excited to get to know you all. If you do join the Patreon page in that community, I think it'll be more personal, more interactive together. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments below regarding this as well, but the link is in the description below to the Patreon page. You can look at all the details there and choose a tier that's right for you. If any feedback, let me know as well. Would love to hear from you. Thank you again. I'll see you all in the next video.